You may be wondering how I ended up getting into bolt action. Well, you see, I ended up going to a store and I bought a bunch of Polish figures and some Lancers online eventually. But if we go a little bit more further back, I actually ended up watching some content by Game Nights that were playing bolt action, and that's where it actually began. I watched their content, they did a fun little Winston Churchill game, and I got basically hooked on bolt action. Now, this video is going to be talking about my addiction of bolt action. This is not an analytical video by any means whatsoever. This is just my experience with the game, and building models, painting models, and yada yada yada. There isn't much really here. If you're looking for like a super in-depth thing, this isn't the place. I'm sorry, I'm not good at that. I just like rambling about my fun experiences with things. But on the topic of things and rambling, I do have a couple things to ramble about bolt action that isn't exactly very good, and I think it is really important that I ramble about it. Don't worry, this chapter in the video should be fairly short, I think. Right, so before we get into this part of the video, I want everyone to understand this is just my opinion on how things are. Please do not get angry at me and don't, like, throw shit at me for this, but not a lot of people play bolt action. And let me quickly explain why I believe this, because no one nearby really plays it, and all the places that do play it, that I've attempted to go to in the past, don't actually run any bolt action games. And a lot of people I talk to that, quote, played bolt action are now 40k people. So, the problem I have here is that it is very hard to get a game, and this leads to my main point. I've never played a single game of bolt action. And this is the part where you click off the video, because I don't have any stories to tell about this game. I only have my experience in building figures, my attempt at painting a German UN army, which I gave up very quickly, and that's about it. There really isn't anything else in bolt action I have to talk about besides why I really enjoyed bolt action, because to be fair, I was in a Discord server and the Discord was pretty nice and whatnot. However, I just don't have any experiences actually playing the game, and the amount of times I have gone up to stores that do sell bolt action, the people there just seem pretty meh. They just want you to buy things, and that's it. It is literally their job. They have no interest in bolt action. You could ask, oh hey, do you know anything about it? They don't know. They don't care. In all honesty, this probably won't be the last time we hear of bolt action. A new edition is coming out, and I have dozens of boxes just left unopened, a bunch of unpainted models. There's just a lot of things I've left unfinished. And I don't really have an interest in selling any of it, to be honest. Besides some of the metal models that I really just didn't like that much. Looking at the SS Charlemagne guys, they kinda sucked. But everything else was really, like, neat and fun, and I don't really intend to get rid of it. So this definitely won't be the last time we hear of bolt action, and maybe we'll see another video in the future where I actually play the game and give a honest opinion about how I feel about the gameplay and like the mechanics of it, because all I have is theory at the moment, because I have a bunch of books, but they're all going to be out of date in like a bit, because they're all 2nd edition, not 3rd, and 3rd is apparently coming, and by apparently I mean absolutely. So yeah. But for now, I will put bolt action to rest, and we'll hopefully see it in the future. It was quite a fun topic. Anyway, before we end the video, we gotta do a couple things. But before we do those, why don't you come along with me on a nice quick stroll in this horrible weather. But anyhow, I'd just like to quickly say thank you to my patrons, Scott Wolf, Boris Winter, and Captain Kian. Names should appear. I just wanted to say I am very sorry about this video, because at first I thought there was going to be a lot more content. I had this planned like 6 months ago, because I was looking to do some bolt action games, but most of the time they kind of fell through because they weren't willing to deal with beginners, and it's like, fair enough, beginners are annoying, I don't know that much. I have all the books, but I learned the best when I actually put the skill in use, and I don't have a board at home to play bolt action. And besides, my family are busy doing things, so it is what it is. But yeah, bolt action was indeed quite a fun thing, and I do really hope to pick it up again in the future. But for now, I do need to put it to rest because my bank account is not very happy with me. So we gotta fix that. We gotta fix things. So yeah, I am indeed stalling quite a bit here because I wasn't expecting the video to be short. I'm so sorry. However, in the end of the day, no matter what went wrong or what did go right in bolt action, I think it was a good learning experience for wargaming. I never got into a game, but I learned a lot about modeling. I learned about my preferences with like plastic and resin and real, metal. Like, it was a good experience, I think. I just wish I got to play a game at some point before the 3rd edition came out, but unfortunately there wasn't really a lot just around the corner for me to join, which is unfortunate. But hey, at least there won't be any other, war games I'll get addicted to in the future.
If you will not serve in combat, then you will serve on the firing line.